Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chapter 11, Exercise 11f. Important products. So how we are going to find the product of algebraic expressions of this type, right? When it will be 2m plus n whole squared or any question of this type. How can we find the answer? So there are two ways. The one way is that we can use this formula to find the product, or you can say to expand it. And the other way is use the normal way. What is the normal way? Like as you were expanding the brackets before. Change it into two brackets and then expand it. And why it, if you want to change it into two brackets, how can you change it? As you know that if we have x squared, actually it's a repeated multiplication of x. Means basically it is x times x. Similarly, if you have 2m plus n whole squared, it means this is the square of this bracket. So this bracket can be repeated twice like this one. So you can write 2m plus n times 2m plus n. And then you multiply it as you were doing in the previous exercises. How? You will multiply this 2m by this 2m, and then you will multiply this 2m with this n. So what we will get? We will get 4m squared plus 2mn, and now multiply this n with this, so it will again give us 2mn, and then multiply this n with this n, so it will give us n squared, right? So finally, because these two are like terms, so they can be solved together, and finally our answer will become 4m squared plus 4mn plus n squared. This will be the final answer. Now the same question can be done with the help of this formula, with the help of the first formula. Why we are going to use the first formula? Because the first formula has the positive sign here, and our question also has the positive sign. Okay, so let's solve it with the help of the formula now. It says 2m plus n whole squared equals what? Now as you can see here, this a, it has been in the answer, it has changed into, you can say, a squared, and in place of a we have 2m. That means that I have to square 2m first of all. Then it says plus 2ab. So plus 2 is in the formula. What is a? A is here in our question. A is replaced by 2m. So we will write 2m here. Then we have this b. B means the second term. So what is our second term? Our second term is n. So here we will write n. This shows that this a is here, this 2 is here, this a is 2m, and this b is n. Okay, what next? Plus b squared. What is b squared? Our b is this n. So it will be n squared. Now solve it. 2 squared is 4, and m squared will be written as m squared. Plus multiply these 3. So it will become 2 times 2, 4 m n plus n squared. So we are getting the same answer like we got here. Clear? So it means that the same question can be solved with the help of the formula or with the help of this expansion, like change it into two brackets and then expand the brackets. So it's your choice. Now I will explain this question with both methods, like with the help of the formula and with the help of the brackets. So then you will solve number 13 on your own, the way you like it. But I will go, because you have to learn a new method. So in most of the questions I will solve them with the help of the formula. So what is the formula now? The formula says a plus b whole squared equals a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, right? Okay, that means square of the first term plus 2 into first term into second term plus square of the second term. So look at this, how we will expand it. Square of the first term. So this is our first term. Remember, I will show you with them with the two colors. This is our first term, this is our second term, right? So square of the first term plus 2 is in the formula, Then we have to write the first term. What is our first term? It's b. And then we have to write the second term. What is the second term? It's 4 plus is in the formula, b squared. B is our second term. So 4 squared. It means that all the yellows are the first terms and all the greens are second terms. So wherever you have the green color, you will put this 4 over there. Where you have the yellow color, you will put b over there. Now solve it. This one will become b squared plus, now what is the answer for these? It will be 2 times 4 is 8b plus, what is the answer of 4 squared? It's 16. Okay, this is the method, the new method with the help of the formula. Suppose if a student does not know the formula, how the student can solve this question? First, the student will write it as 2 brackets, b plus 4 times b plus 4, right? Then the student will multiply it normally. He will expand it normally. Like b will be multiplied with b, then b will be multiplied with 4. So it will give us b squared plus 4b. Now multiply this 4 with this b and 4 with this 4. So it will be 4b plus 16. And finally, because these two are like terms, they can be added. So our answer will become b squared plus 8b plus 16. The same answer like this one, right? So I will explain one more question with the help of the formula, and then I want you to solve the questions that are on the next slide on your own. So this yellow one is the first term and this green one is the second term. So according to our formula, we have to square the first one. So this is the square of the first one. Then according to the formula, we have to put a plus sign here, 2, and then we are supposed to write the first term, that is the yellow one. Then we are supposed to write the second term, that is the green one. And then we have the plus sign in the formula and we have to square the second term. So the second term is q, right? So finally our answer will become p squared plus 2pq plus q squared. So this is our answer. Clear? Okay. Now I want you to solve these two questions on your own and then play the video to check your answers. Better solve them using the formula. So here are the answers for both the questions. As you can see, the first term is I have highlighted it with the yellow and the second term is highlighted with the green. Okay, so what you have to do, square the first term plus 2 is in the formula and here is the first term. Then with that 2 you have to multiply, the first and the second terms you have to multiply, right? So you will multiply it with 2 times 5x times 2 and then you will square the second term. And when we multiply these 3 together, it gives us 20x. And this one is 25x squared and this one will give us 4. 2 square of the 2 is 4. Same is the case here, 3a, and here we have 4, right? This 4 is here 4 squared. This 3 is 3a whole squared. And then in the middle, to get the middle term, we have to multiply 2 with the first one and with the second one. So finally, when you will solve it, you will get this answer. Okay, let's solve 2 more questions. Better again, pause the video here, solve them on your own, and then play the video to check your answers. So here are all the answers for both the questions. You can see it's yellow one square, first term squared plus 2 into first term, then the second term plus square of the second term, and then finally you will solve. And same is the case here in number 32. That's all for this part of the exercise. I will make another video for the second formula. Hope you understand it.